the Young Turks Mentors.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 4th edition of Young Turks Mentor from Kolkata. Over the last 14 years, Young Turks has been a platform where we've strongly believed that apart from featuring entrepreneurs and startups from the show, we need to do something to nurture them, to make sure that their journey is more complete. So the first time we featured Deep Kalra of Make My Trip, he was operating out of a one-room office with just a handful of employees. When we had Sachin and Bini Bansal from Flipkart on the show, they were only selling books and their ambitions were no bigger. When we featured Naveen Tiwari of InMobi on the show, he was far, far away from being the unicorn CEO that he is today. And we believe that we've helped them in their journey. And so, 6 months back, when we were thinking of what we now need to do with the brand Young Turks and what we need to innovate on, because we don't want to be stagnant, we figured that we need to actually formalize the mentor platform that we've had. So we've done Delhi, Bangalore, Chennai, and they've been very successful. We thought we would do a smaller one in Calcutta, but I must say that the response has been overwhelming. I want to thank NASSCOM, 10,000 Startups, for kind of being our ears and feet on the ground to some extent. We had a very short time frame to put this together, and Ravi and the entire NASSCOM 10,000 startup team was great in helping us reach out to a lot of startups. I also want to thank all of our mentors who've taken time out on short notice from their schedules to be here. I would like all of you guys to please come up on stage for a quick photo op, and I think we need to give them a loud round of applause for making it here this evening and for so graciously taking time out to do this. Our first speaker for the evening is Kamal Agarwal of Exactly. Kamal began his journey when he was 19. He was working in a CA's office on a software where he realized that there were lots of gaps. It was not something optimal, and that set him off on his journey of entrepreneurship. Today, the venture has over 100 employees. It has offices in Calcutta, Bombay, UAE, Oman, Singapore, Malaysia. Kamal is also very active with TAI and with NASSCOM here in Calcutta. Let's put our hands together and have him up on stage, please.
So how many startups we have today in this room? So I would say you guys are lucky. Today you have so many platform, wonderful platform rather, to help you to make your journey smoother and hassle-free. In order to be successful, it is important that we minimize our mistakes, we learn from the mistakes others has done in the past. And a mentor, if nothing more, can definitely help you in doing so. Do not confuse between a mentor and a consultant. A mentor will not deep dive into your business. He will not do research for you. He will give you solution for the hiccups which you share with him. So my first advice would be gain the knowledge. Before you start working on your idea or you jump into it, learn as much as you can around the specific domain. I was an intern in a CA firm. I found a huge gap. So most of these accounting software, used to simply manage financial accounts. They were not adding value to the business. And you won't believe I spent dedicated 6 months in doing a research. I used to meet a lot of CAs, a lot of actual users who were using those computers. After doing all those research, then I jumped into it. So don't rush. Important is to start solid with the complete knowledge on what you want to do. Important is to have your idea best than to have it first. My second advice would be build a right team. Be it finding a co-founder or your first set of employees. You must identify the weak area in your organization as a startup, and you must concentrate initially to cover those weak areas and weak links. Hire for your current needs and requirements. Hire for where you are today. I have often seen people hiring thinking what they may need after 2 years or where they plan to be after a couple of years. So my point is, you may find at one point of time or some time that the person you hired is not meeting your expectation or may not fit into your plans. So please don't hesitate. Please don't be emotional in rectifying your mistakes. As a startup, you cannot carry unwanted baggages. My third advice for the day would be collaborate with others in the ecosystem. Do not try to do everything of your own. Concentrate on what you are good at. Don't try to reinvent the wheel which is not required or unnecessary. For example, suppose to create a product or a solution, you need certain plugins, API or programs which are readily available in the market and which is not your core offering to your customers. Please do not even think of developing them. Even today, we use so many third-party APIs and components because that is not the core thing where we should invest our time, resource and money. Do not fall into the trap of MVP. I don't know how many of you knows MVP, minimum viable product. So we keep hearing that we must, list down must to have features, nice to have, good to have features can be added in future versions. I agree that we must concentrate and complete must to have features and test the market as a minimum viable product. But my dear friends, even when you define your MVP, please ensure that you define them with user's perspective, with customer's perspective, and not by your own development perspective. My last advice for the day would be, please do not build your business for the investors. Build it for your customers. So please concentrate, please focus on building a business which is self-sustainable and would not die if you do not get investors' money. Thank you.
The Young Turks Mentors